Live, we live, we live. What's down with it? My dude in here. Screw the yucks. That's right. Those garbage head yucks, man. They talking so much bullshit on us. They talking so much bullshit. All right. Screw them trash ass bucks, man. We gonna get on them. They disrespecting us. Got people on my feed, you know, acting crazy. We gonna probably put up some comments and see what's popping. What's down with you, man? JP Chair in the building. What's down? Hurricane Mike has entered the building. What's with your brother?
What's up?
Chilling, man. Chilling. You see these motherfucking Bucks fans acting a ass. And I thought we
Yeah.
gonna pull up these comments that I got from these fucking Bucks fans on my page. And they disrespecting the hell out of us. We gonna can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Alright, I'm making sure this mic ain't tripping. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can hear me now. You hear me now?
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, this just fucking mic. I'm gonna have to start connecting this mic to my laptop. I'm gonna have to connect this to my laptop. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm waiting on this sorry ass fucking Peyton Turner jersey to come. I got that bitch on sale. That bitch didn't come yet.
Oh,
Oh man.
man, you saw that dude done signed with the Lions, right?
Who?
Peyton Turner.
I thought he signed with the Cowboys.
He did, but then they didn't bring him back, and then they signed him. And then the Lions got him.
Yeah, stupid ass. I got that shit. That shit was on sale like a motherfucker. I said that bitch was like $13. I said, let's go get me.
You know it.
I didn't know he was gonna re-sign with us back. So I mean, fuck him.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I put my own name on the back. Yeah, man. What's down with you? He said, screw the yucks. What up, is it? What's down with you? What's down with you? I don't see
What's
Jay Live in a
wrong?
minute. He said they were looking for us to beat the Falcons. Buck can get it. The playoffs in the final week of 2025-2026 NFL season. Saints lost, and they got eliminated. Not sorry. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. I remember week 18 of 2020. I think it was 24. Man, I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the first time I ever rooted against the Saints just to keep Atlanta out the play. I was like, look, if the Saints season's already going bad, rivalries is like the number one priority after that point.
Right. Exactly.
What's up, Jerry?
Shit is sad. Oh, fuck. These motherfuckers are so garbage. I can't stand these fucking Bucks. They riding so high up that fucking playoff win. Them bitches so garbage. They know damn well Drew Brees shit was flat and they got a pass interference. I broke down that motherfucking film and they didn't want to show their bitch asses up. So I'm gonna bring this shit out. Let me go to my page so I
Yeah, it's like, man, these Bucks, man, it's alright. Laugh now, cry later.
I probably ain't gonna be able to show my fucking.
I mean, man, last year they were what, 6-1, and yet they still missed the damn playoffs.
Right. They fucking garbage, man.
It's like every single team in the NFC South be talking a lot of noise to us, and yet everybody in the NFC South had 8 wins or fewer. It's like everybody in the NFC South acting like they just went like 13-4 and made the conference championship or something. It's like, dude, like, man, know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni. Man, they thought this man Baker was gonna win MVP, and then he ended up like, dude, like Baker Mayfield ended up playing horrible in the second half of the year.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, Baker Mayfield in the first half of the season, he was actually lighting people up. But in the second half, Baker, man, he turned the Browns Baker Mayfield.
I'm good as shit.
Like, dude turned into Baked Mayfield instead of Baker Mayfield.
I'm so sick of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, the Saints were the only team to sweep the Panthers, and the Panthers won the division.
We got one motherfucker on my shit. Let me put this shit up there. Talking about something. Y'all can see this shit. Do that for life. Look at this motherfucker. Talking some shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
He said it don't matter what you're saying. Bucks come for y'all in the division.
What
it
division?
Don't matter what you're saying. Bucks come for all y'all in the division. Bucks. Man, get your
What
stupid ass
division?
out here. Some motherfucker named Benoit Fowler. Looking crazy up here.
We're talking. Okay. So the Saints last year beat the Bucks when the Saints sucked, and now we have a good roster. So if y'all can sweep us last season, what makes you think you're gonna do it this season?
Right.
Especially with Tyler Shuck still improving on a day-to-day basis. Like, Tyler Shuck's already the best quarterback in the division, and he's only been in the division for 2 years.
Exactly. Half a year than that.
Like, we gave y'all a season to catch up, and y'all still couldn't take advantage.
That other motherfucker that these motherfuckers be talking buku shit. I had another comment. I gotta find. Talking major shit. But like I said, fuck Bernard Fowler. He gonna see when the Saints light that ass up, the Saints gonna light everybody ass up. They gonna feel the wrath of Shuck.
Yeah.
They gonna feel the wrath of Tyler Shuck.
Yep. I just,
But everybody man, damn, this bitch we had boo people. I don't know where everybody went at. JPJ in here. I hope my notifications going out. Shit. Yeah, so y'all see this dumbass shit. But yeah, like I said, I'm sick of these motherfuckers, bro. These motherfuckers so damn disrespectful. These Bucks fans, they just as worse as these Atlanta fans. I can't stand these motherfuckers. They gonna keep riding off that sorry ass fucking playoff win.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give credit where it deserves. I mean, they were definitely the better team that day, but man, things change. It's like, man, the Bucks weren't even supposed to win that year, man. Did you remember that Packers game when they called that PI on Kevin King? at the end of the game when like the play happened, and 5 seconds later they threw the flag.
Yeah.
That made no damn sense, dude.
They go out their way, man. I seen dude hold right on Michael Thomas, didn't get the call. Brady only threw for 199 that game. It wasn't no
Yeah,
blowout. It really was Leonard Fournette on them screen passes, but Jared Cook won the fumble, and then we still had a shot, man. Drew Brees, his shit was just gone, bro. He threw another motherfucking interception, 3 picks.
yeah, like yeah, Breeze his last year. Just we knew what it was about to be.
I don't even see how he wanted to go out like that. I would have came back, kept that shit pushing,
I
got
feel
some
like
more
if he
talent.
didn't get hurt, I feel like if he didn't get hurt, I think he would have came back. I think the injury was just too much for him.
That's what they should have got some more just fire ass weapons, like you know. That shit crazy, man. It's crazy. He says all his shit was flat. Where the fuck is everybody at? God damn, man. Yeah, like night. It was fucking first 2 days. That shit had poo people. These inconsistent ass fucking Saints fans, man. Talk some Saints fucking balls, some Saints news, man. Shit.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm just ready for this fucking draft. That shit taking too long, bro. I'm sick of all the mock draft shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. See the same shit
Yeah.
updated. I don't want to see that shit no more. Talk about the same shit, the mock draft. I don't want to hear that shit no more, man. Like, I mean, I want to. Not I don't want to hear it, but I don't want to. Like, just talk about the same shit, man. I'm trying to chop it up, man. Talk ball, period, in general.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like last night, man. Last night, dude, I had a dream, man, that week one of the NFL season was today, man. And I woke up so happy that I was like, nope, we still have 174 more days to go.
Damn,
Yes, I've been counting for those that don't know.
that's crazy.
As every day goes by, it's like another day go by, another day go by. Like, don't get me wrong, like the first couple of days of the off season are fun and exciting, and
Yeah,
then the stuff goes dry.
yeah, that shit get trash after a while. It just be too much speculating. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get down to business, man. I'm ready to get down to the OTA's training camp. Ready to get down to who doing what, and, who gonna start, what the lineup looking like. I'm ready to see some Travis Etienne, see him get some reps. See what he look like toward. They talking all that shit. Kamara not going nowhere, bro. They just doing a lot of speculating and shit. Like they not going nowhere. They want to get Kamara ever been dumped him. Kamara got more weight in that organization. Like I told you, Mickey Loomis came up to him. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure this thing was true. Mickey Loomis came up to him and told him where he wanted to get traded to. And he was like, shit. He was like, he don't want to go nowhere. It was like, I'm the shit out. Sip pina colada before I dip. Like, it just be, what I'm saying? Like, that nigga not fucking with that shit. I don't think Cam Jordan going nowhere. I think they gonna resign him. I can't really see nobody else going nowhere, bro. Like, I think
I mean,
Cam needs to
the
resign.
Lions signed Peyton Turner over Cam Jordan, so I don't think the market's too high for him right now.
Yeah, cause we gonna need some more DNs. We gonna
I
need some
mean, we
more
just
DNs.
re-signed Chris Rumph yesterday.
Right. He ain't bad. He had about 2 sacks. I seen 47 tackles. He not bad, but we need somebody that's gonna. I mean, maybe he got have a breakout season or whatever, but
Yeah. I will say the first 6 games last year that Chase Young missed, Chris Rumph was showed the presence.
yeah,
So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do next season.
yeah, I'm excited. He looked like he had a promising season or whatever. Um, I'm just wait, man. I'm just that shit. Season got me so eager, man. It's like, damn, bro. Like I can't believe these motherfuckers make us wait. 8 months, bro.
It's
Like you
like
talking about
it's like
stupid,
why?
man.
Like I understand they want to start the season and they want to have the Super Bowl like the first or well this now it's the second Sunday of February. But it's like man, I mean the NBA we only gotta wait 3 months, but in the
Three
NFL we gotta
months,
wait half
bro.
a year.
3 months and like 8 months in.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like with
that's
the
fucking.
NFL, it's
That's
like
what
the
I'm
NFL
saying.
off season goes, but like the NFL off season, it like takes so long. But then when the season starts, it feels like the season goes by in a week.
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
yeah, that's way too long to have a season out. That's extremely long. That don't even make sense. You know, you waiting around. What the fuck are we waiting around for the draft this long for? You know what player you gonna get, bro. It don't take that long to scout no damn players, bro. Like you know who you want. You gonna take who you want. Like even all NFL combines, all that extra shit. Like that shit is so unnecessary. It's unnecessary
Yeah,
because like they were saying the same shit about Joe Burrow with how he got baby hands and shit. You know, and look at him threw for all this. They saying Jamar Chase was dropping the balls and all this shit. Best receiver in the league, like so. All that shit don't mean nothing, bro. You can run a there. Plenty of motherfuckers do good in the combine, don't even scratch the fucking field. So it's like
yeah. I
that
don't even
shit.
see the point of preseason. To be honest with you, like
Preseason too,
the
yeah,
pre,
that's stupid shit. That
like
shit's
the
stupid as
preseason
fuck.
is just so like the preseason is just so worthless to
So
me. It's like
boring.
okay, I understand trying to see the rookies play, but ain't that what the regular season's for? It's like, I mean, look, don't get me wrong, the preseason's valuable for some people, but to me, it's just like it's 3 extra games that if you win, it don't mean nothing, and if you lose, it don't mean nothing. So
But
it's like,
not
wow,
even more than that. Like with the August thing, it's meaningless because you got rookies playing rookies. So, like you said, just like you had Mason Timpton lighting motherfuckers up, then they then get in the game, don't do shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, of course, you're gonna look good against a rookie, but it's not like you playing first rank starters and shit. That's why I say it's useful because it's not like it's not like you want to make it something. You should have the games where instead of well, rookies are playing starters, are really having well, motherfucking the rookies are going against your own starters. Something like I mean, like the priest is just useless. It's just they just be doing extra shit, bro. You gotta wait a whole fucking month in August, right? And you could be that football. That shit should start in July. It don't take that long, bro, to do all that shit. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it just don't, bro. It's just a waste of time. Big waste of time, bro.
Like man, like the season, like for some teams, the season ends in January, and they won't watch all their starters play until the month of September. You
Stupid.
know how that could like ruin some of the momentum too.
Yeah, it could. It
Like for
could.
example, the Saints, right? You know how they were building off of although that momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now since they haven't played football, or at least in live action in 7 months, that same momentum ain't there no more.
Right.
So it's like at least with the NBA, like after the NBA finals, guess what? The draft is literally the week after the NBA finals.
Right. They get
It's
to
like
business, bro.
yeah, so it's like come on, like okay, I can see like maybe 2 weeks. Like
Right.
free agency starts in like 2 weeks later the NFL draft. But, like, why are you waiting a whole extra month for like the NFL Combine was what 2 weeks ago,
You're right.
and the NFL draft until the is like 6 weeks after that.
Don't even make sense. Don't make sense. It's
Like,
bullshit. It's
what's
just
the point of
propaganda.
a
They just want
combine? Like, a lot of people
speculation.
don't even
Like
participate.
it is stupid, man. Like that's why I say I'm ready for football, man. Like I'm ready to talk some shit. You know, it's like you could probably bypass about 3 4 months, talk some shit, but it's 8 months, bro. Like from right here, what is it? We in what March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So we got 6 fucking months for to football. That's bullshit, man. 6 months, nigga. Like we just supposed to sit here and talk about a fucking like it's just six. It's so long, bro. Like it just make you want to tweak, bro. Like they need to chop that shit off, bro. Like it's no way, man, that we should wait to September for some goddamn football. You know what I'm saying? But that's just too long, man. Too long. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I will say this though, the last I remember like the first few years of me watching football, it just felt like the off season, was longer. But now the last couple of years, the off season was still long, but I just got used to it at this point. Yeah, but it's like with the off season though, it's like man, like just imagine, right? Man, you win the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
And then like you're the reigning defending champion for 8 months, and then the season starts again, and then it's like, okay, like, but it's like with some teams, right? Like you have to hear that same team talk about a Super Bowl win for 8 months
yeah,
before like football is actually played. It's like, dude, like the New Orleans Saints, right? We have to wait 8 months, and it's incredibly BS that we don't even get the Hall of Fame game. Like we could have at least had like the first preseason game with Drew Brees going in the thing, but no, we don't want to do that. Yeah.
and they don't get the Saints no type of they don't want to give the Saints no airtime, no TV time. I know them bitches better have us on a primetime game. I was looking
Yeah,
at the
can we at
schedule,
least get a Thursday?
huh?
Like we need at least a Thursday and a Monday, at least.
Yeah, I think they it's crazy because I don't know what like they got the schedule. It's weird because the schedule is up, but it's not in order. Like they don't got no dates on that shit. It's just the teams that we gonna play. They need to fix that shit. Like
Yeah, the NFL schedule comes out in May.
that shit's stupid. Them teams we gonna play out. If y'all got teams ready, we gonna play. They might as well just go ahead on and just organize that shit so we can see when we play who. Who I hope we play Atlanta. I want to play a division rival the first game.
That's what I'm saying. Like for example, college football.
Seahawks or some shit.
Like college football, we already know the 2027 schedule,
Yeah,
and we're not even at the 2026 season yet.
right. What's up, Ethan? Ethan back in the building. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up? I didn't see you in a minute. Ethan says more like for F9ers. We've been owning them uh, for years. We just a few flaws in the Dennis Allen era. Our defense was hella weak during his era. It was dog shit, chicken shit. Yeah, fuck the 49ers, bro. I get so sick of them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers every year they talk about them every fucking year too. Just like the Buffalo Bills, right? But we don't give a fuck about no Buffalo, man. The 49ers ain't serious, never been serious. They lost two fucking Super Bowls. J Live 504, man. Hold up, wait a minute. We've been looking for you, J Live. What the fuck going on? He got his camera on. What's that, my nigga? We been gone for like 2 days, man.
Man, I've been working, son.
We was nervous and shit. I'm damn near finna have a motherfucking heart attack.
Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm listening to you.
Okay.
I'm just dog tired, boss.
Okay, it's all good.
After a hard day's work, bro, I didn't have an enemy to come in here and get that low energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro. I tried to sum up the strength. I was like,
It's all good. Damn, dog. I went late one time.
I definitely was tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
It went late the other day, man.
I saw you went late. Because when I woke up at like 4, they was like, you just got off. I'm like,
because I had some shit I was doing. I was like, fuck, I was busy like the whole day. And then I was like, shit. Then I wound up getting on late. I'm like, I fucked the time up, but I ain't doing that shit no more.
What's up, Mike?
What's good, J Live?
I was saying, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I was looking for that nigga, dog.
Mike, we gotta turn in a new leaf on each other, bro. Mike, I like you, bro. I knew I was a complete asshole when we first met, but it was just on purpose.
Yeah,
but I like you, Mike. I like you, Mike. Come on, man. We Saints fans, man.
Yeah, I like you too, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike was mad at me for about a year, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It's because this boy tried hyping up Jay Kaner, dude. So I
was just telling my wife.
I don't care what y'all say. That's still to be determined.
Okay.
I was just telling my wife. I was like, man, where the fuck J Live went at? I ain't seen him
No,
in
I'm
2 days. I was
saying, bro.
like,
I
damn.
promise you. I watch your shows every night. Literally, I'm going to sleep to you. Well, like
Okay,
when I
yeah,
start my
appreciate
jobs
it.
and I'm getting home late, sometimes I just don't got it in me. You know what I'm
Right, it's
saying?
all good. It's all good, bro. We
Yeah,
hold it
but
down.
I'm listening to you, bro. I look forward to watching you every day at 9. You heard me?
Hell
I think
yeah.
you came on earlier though. I think you came on like around 8.
I came around 8 the other day. I tried to keep it
I
between
said,
like,
look at him. He heard that conversation.
yeah, I try to make it reasonable. 'Cause I do know some people got to go to sleep, so I probably try to do like 7, 8. I just don't want to
Yeah,
run into
yeah,
some people
yeah.
time. Like I know your boy had I think the Locked On Saints had one at 7. I don't want to run into this shit, and then they fuck up the algorithm. Got people in there. I be want,
Nah, but you and Mike was holding down, bro. Like
right,
for
yeah,
real. Like you and Mike was holding down.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know what to do with this damn draft, bro. Like, look. I know. I saw the topic. It's about Tampa Bay, and they have been talking. But honestly,
yeah,
bro, the team that's been talking is Carolina.
yeah. They been talking a
Bro,
lot of shit. Yeah, they
they are
did.
besides themselves right now.
Yeah.
You know, they got
Yeah.
that little Devin Neal. Look, last time I heard, bro. I mean, this correct me if I'm wrong. You don't fix the secondary
What's
with
wrong with it?
signing a linebacker.
Hell no.
Like, bro, like no, everybody talk about J.C. Horn, and J.C. Horn
JC.
is a decent quarterback, right? We ain't no one going no bullshit, but he's susceptible. He don't got good hips. Like you can use and abuse
Oh,
him.
he don't.
Like you can use and abuse him if you had to. If you got the right wide receiver, and Chris Olave ain't scared of him. I'll tell you that right now. Chris Olave ain't scared of J.C. Horn. He feel like he'll route his ass up.
Right.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
that's because the negatives against him, the bad hips and all that shit, that it comes. You go against Chris Olave, that shit play a part.
Yeah, I mean,
True,
Chris
bro.
Olave, every single time it goes up, every time the Saints play the Panthers, other than that one game where Chris Olave got his head beaten, every other game Chris Olave played against Carolina, J.C. Horn got fried.
Hey, you ain't lying, Mike.
And he swept that name.
Hey, Mike. Hey, but see, that goes to his Chris Olave's confidence, bro. Like
Yeah.
he believes he can do J.C. Horn. He not worried about J.C. Horn. Matter of fact, he enjoys, doing J.C. Horn in because he know he ain't got good hips.
Yep.
That nigga J Live be hopping on them fucking hips, boy.
Hey, bro, them hips is everything. Look, you gonna look at
we need you to be the motherfucking cornerback coach, nigga. Go take motherfucking whoever the motherfucking plays. Go get
hey, now look, you gotta understand, bro. I played cornerback in high school.
Okay, who you played for?
All John Eric High School.
I went to Edna Carr.
Oh, you went to Edna Carr?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to play like that because my fucking behavior and grades and shit was all fucked up.
I feel you, but Edna Carr, hey, they just won the damn championship.
Yeah,
I think it was last year.
Yeah, they keep when you got to play
before.
park ball. You got to play park ball to get recruited from there. You can't just go in that bitch and just.
Nah, for real. Like my neighbor went to Edna. I had two neighbors that went. They had.
I was there when Alden Clark and them was there, and
Yeah,
that's true. Laughing them niggas.
Nah, Edna Carr produced some players, bro.
Wait, so you were the John Eric? Do you know Larry and Courtney and them?
Look, I went to school when Reggie Wayne was going to John Eric.
Damn. Okay, Reggie Wayne. Okay, yeah, Reggie Wayne.
Yeah, that's what I was in. I was with Reggie Wayne.
Oh, so you was in school with Reggie Wayne? Okay.
That's what y'all know. But I used to stick Reggie Wayne. Hey, I used to D his ass up.
Damn,
you heard me?
For real.
My coach used to have to tell me, hey, chill out on my star wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting his ass up.
I didn't know he went to John Eric.
Yeah, Reggie Wayne went to John Eric. Hey, he been a dog. You throw that ball up to him, especially in high school. You throw that ball up, he was coming down with it.
Yeah. Like
for real, for real.
What's down with it? T Dirty in the building. What's down, brother?
Two clean ass nigga. What's up? What's up, Too Clean?
What's good, T Dirty? What's that with it, fam?
And I can't wait. I'm going to take this speculating like I was telling him. this fucking draft, all this speculating, man. I'm getting sick of this shit. I'm ready to get to business, man. I can't believe these motherfuckers making us wait 8 months for this shit, man. Like, damn, fuck a preseason, bro. Like, let's get to business. Man, these niggas, NBA be off and then back on. Like, we gotta wait all this time. And hear these people talk this shit,
Hey, I
man.
feel you on that shit. I'm tired of talking about this draft. I'm ready
Me
to have.
too, bro. Me too. Yeah, I'm sick of talking about that shit, bro.
Hey, y'all heard
Mom?
about the Saints? Y'all heard about the Saints bringing in cornerback from LSU, Delaney, right?
Yeah, we heard about
No,
it.
I heard about it, seen it, but I didn't know that that's who that was. I seen it on
Look, bro. Like honestly, we can't go offense in the first round, and it's strictly due to what we did in free agency. Like I would love to get, build around Shuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would love to just build around Shuck, but in order to really build around Shuck, there's other players that I have to take before I draft a wide receiver, man. You know what I mean? Like for real.
Let me ask you a
I would
question, because I
love
know you
one.
said you hop on the hip like you used to play cornerback, right? You play receiver. So,
Who?
like you said, it's proven fact that you said like within the hips and shit that the person that really got the best hips it turns out to be the best corners.
Wait, say that one more time, bro. I'm
Like
sorry.
I know you said with the hip thing that you was hopping on. I know you said you played cornerback. So is it like proven or something like when you got the best hip that you turn out to be like the best
Hey,
corner?
all I gotta say is this, bro. Anytime you talk about a top cornerback in this NFL league, one thing that is consistent is they got good hips.
Okay.
They can switch on a dime. And if you don't have that, look, and they even did Kool-Aid McKinstry, he was ranked like the 40th something cornerback.
Damn.
And Riley was ranked like the 90th.
Who was ranked 90th?
Riley.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not good. Like, but all right, this is what I'll say. All right, am I the only one that's like this? Like, I am skeptical when it comes down to my two starting number one and number two cornerbacks.
Right.
But they did well last year, according to top 10 defense and all that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So should we trust the process, or should we trust what we see? Because my eyes tell me I shouldn't be putting my trust in really Kool-Aid McKinstry. I mean, really Kool-Aid, honestly, to be 100%.
No, Alabama's they be fucking trash, bro.
Bro, they have to play zone. It's not no man lock you up type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's zone. And Kool-Aid is a beast when he got his eyes on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
When he
Absolutely.
So, but what if Brandon Staley play more zone and just like
he does?
the man?
But no, but Brandon's he plays more zone. That's why Kool-Aid had a increase in his production between him and Dennis Allen.
Yeah, and he said, "Oh, Master P, people, coach." He tell me I'm so dislivered. Yeah, we knew all. Yeah, we got them accents. You could hear it. You could hear it on my nigga J Line.
Yeah, man. No.
But yeah, man, like you said, bro. I would not be mad if Master Delane, if we bring him in the number one. It just
Bro,
hopefully.
I'm not mad at that either. Actually, we need a cornerback like him.
Especially with Alontae Taylor going out the door.
I think
and that's true. And look, Mike, one thing that we learned, in order to have a top defense to have a chance, your secondary, I would rather my secondary be great than my defensive line be great.
Oh, absolutely. Like, respect to the D line. Like, don't get me wrong, you still need a good D line, but like with the cornerbacks, like we saw, like the Saints had a good D line last year, but the amount of times that Kool-Aid and even Alontae Taylor got torn up was like mind-boggling. Like that Patriots game, like Kool-Aid got torn up like at least 4 times, and it's like, and we lost that game by a touchdown because our defense kept giving up all these touchdowns, and that's with the secondary. Like with the defensive line, a good secondary can make up for a bad defensive line, but a good defensive line can't stop the secondary from everybody being open in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's a hard one, bro, for me because that's a hard one because It's like it could be what and what because sometimes you got the D line, the motherfucker. It depends on if you got a D line that could get hella pressure and they could stop that shit before they get out, blitz every play. But most likely you ain't gonna hit the fucking quarterback every play. But you gotta have somebody that you right about that they don't cover. They can't cover. You know what I'm saying? And you just get you got a bad corner like some corners that just you could just throw it up and get burnt. Okay, my shit got. Let me go get this sorry ass Peyton Turner jersey. I just got fucking delivered. Hold on. I won't play this shit, but I got to that. Hey, don't let Jay lie. That motherfucker was on sale for $13, bro.
Shut up, bro.
Fuck that nigga. He went to the Lions though.
Yep.
Hold up.
But but like I was saying though, like I mean, like if look, a good cornerback can make a mid defensive line look great because like we saw in the past when we had Marshawn Lattimore, you know, our defensive line, which had some dogs on it. I'm not saying that they didn't, but Marcus Davenport, there was a year where he had 9 sacks because Lattimore was locking down folks. So that created time for Davenport to get to the quarterback. So
Right.
it's like, so yeah.
Hey, Mike. To be honest with everyone in the Saints Nation, right? We never had a great defensive line. What we had was good secondary play that allowed our defensive line to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe more in that formula than the opposite, than basically having better defensive ends than you have cornerbacks.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and like
because it's a passing league.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can stop more if you got cornerbacks, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I mean, respect to like don't get me wrong, Cam Jordan, probably the greatest defensive end in Saints history, but like I'm not gonna lie, I would rather have like a Marshawn Lattimore back in his prime because the thing that made Lattimore so special is it didn't matter who he was going up against, like he could go up against the best of the best receivers and he'll lock them down most of the time, but yeah, and that not only did that help the secondary, but that also helps the defensive line because if the wide receiver's not open, and if you have more secondary guys that are locking down folks, and nobody's open, then the quarterbacks are gonna, if they don't throw the ball away, which would force an incomplete pass, but also they're gonna hold on to the ball too long, which is gonna give your defensive line time to get a set. So that's why I think a good corner is more valuable.
Hey, Mike, let me ask you this. What the fuck happened to Marshawn? You know what I think?
What?
I just don't think he worked on his craft. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, the boy had all the physical tools to be a lockdown cornerback for his entire, for his entire career. I just don't think he honed in on his skills and did what he wasn't a Drew Brees at cornerback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I really think that was his problem, and it's unfortunate, man.
Yeah,
because right now he can't even find a job for the price that he want, that he think he worth. And it's warranted because every year after about 3 years ago, he's been playing horrible. I mean, honestly.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know. I just think I think a part of Lattimore's problem. I think when he was traded, I don't know. I think he lost some of his confidence because the thing when he was in New Orleans is he was like so confident, but then he got hurt, and then I just think working with the guys in New Orleans compared to working with the guys in Washington, I don't know. He just played like when he was in Washington. He just played so scared. Like he played to not get beat. Like
he was grabby as hell in Washington.
Exactly. Like he was playing to just not get beat, and that was his problem. Like when he was in New Orleans, he was fluid with his game. Like he was like, okay, I'm just gonna let the ball come to me. But when he was in Washington, he just didn't do that.
he had great hips in New Orleans for the first 3 years. Hey,
Yeah,
after them first 3 years, bro, seriously.
yeah. I mean,
We start seeing signs of him being able to get beat, and it was still at a minimum, so we wasn't worrying about it. It happens in the NFL. But them, but it feels like Lattimore locked the fuck in the off season. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I feel like he wasn't locking in. Like out of every player that was good on the Saints in that 2017 draft, he was the only one that you felt like if you had to pick someone that wasn't locking in, that was just eating off raw talent, that would have been him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Lattimore
everybody else worked on their craft.
Yeah, absolutely. Like with Lattimore, I remember for example, like every time he played against Mike Evans, like that motivated him. Like whenever he would play against like fear competition, that motivated Lattimore. Like Lattimore is the best cornerback in Saints history, and I don't think it's a debate. But when he went to Washington, all of that, it could have been the injury. The injury could have slowed him down. It could have been his craft, but regardless, he just wasn't the same. Like don't get me wrong, you can still today do worse than a Marshawn Lattimore. Like Lattimore, he had a couple solid games in Washington, but it was never like, okay, he's like, when he was with the Saints, he was the number one corner. But now he's like a low end number 2 at this point.
No, bro, not even. Like for real, he like a number 3.
Yeah, like the best Lattimore is a low number 2. Like that's his ceiling now.
All right, I got you, and that's true. At best.
Yeah. And it's sad to say, but it's the truth. I mean,
it's sad to see.
Yeah.
But I really put that on him. Not the scheme, not the team. I put that on him. Because I felt, because Marshawn, when you heard about Marshawn in that off season, like he was still partying with his boys. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't got time for that shit. Like if you really trying to be great, you working at yourself being great. He had all the physical tools, but he didn't have the mindset to be great.
Absolutely.
And I truly believe that, bro.
Yeah, like the thing that made like the Darrelle Revises.
He was eating off pure talent.
Yeah.
Golly given talent.
Talent only gets you so far as well. It's like,
I mean, bro, that's true, especially when it comes down to the NFL.
Yeah, especially cornerback, which is like cornerback is probably the most difficult position to play, which is why I admired Lattimore for so long. Because like corners, your back is always facing the ball. Like you can never like really pinpoint it. That's why when Lattimore was here, he was a cornerback for so many years and he was doing it so well. But now it gets to the point where it's like, and now he's coming off of a torn ACL as well, which is going to be an even bigger challenge. This is probably why nobody wants to sign him right now. That and why, he hasn't been good in 2 years. Like when he went to Washington, he was looked at as the number one corner, and now like he's unsignable at this point.
Right. Because once the Saints got rid of him, and then Washington got rid of him, they start paying attention, as they should.
That's what I mean. Like that NFC Championship game.
You hit 30, you really gotta watch what you do. You really gotta watch your production. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and that NFC Championship game when he went up against the Eagles and AJ Brown, like he was talking a lot of trash, but like AJ Brown was cooking that dude. It's like
55 points.
Bro, hey, you know when Marshawn fell off? When that Raiders wide receiver was cooking him.
Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, bro, cooking him. That's when I paid attention. Like, hold up, what the fuck? Marshawn, come on.
I remember
last season. Like he grabbing on motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that Justin Deck. I remember they played when I know he was like fully cooked. Is when they played when he was getting kind of started to get exposed when he played in London. Justin Jefferson was fucking over him in that game. It's like, damn, you holding on a nigga and you still can't cover him. And it's like, his press corner got slower. And just like you said, cause I mean, just signed a nigga to a deal. He complaining and shit. So it's like niggas like that. I don't, me personally, bro. A nigga lead a team like besides Caden Ellis. Cause I know that the Saints really like got rid of him, and he was young, wanting his money. Like, dude, don't be got your ass washed up and now you looking crazy. Like, I mean, you ain't really got to come back because we need some young people anyways, bro. We don't need a nigga to get burnt. You know, you could hide him if you had like some good safeties, which I do believe Jonas Sank is gonna take a huge step up. We had the best voted draft class by ESPN. We got an award for that shit. But I know you don't really. So you don't believe in Kool-Aid, Jay? Like, do you believe in the motherfucker or what? Like,
man, look, this is what I say, bro. If I had to look at Kool-Aid, I see shit that's a problem. like he got bad hips. Yeah. Like he don't know how to flip his hips and go. When Kool-Aid shine, it's in zone. When he's able to backpedal a little bit, see the quarterback and read the play, which is more of a like zone tight coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Man, coverage, when he can't look at it and he got to just cover this wide receiver, he gone. He lost.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like I said, bro, I know PFF is not the gospel, right? It's not the gospel. But they had him ranked at the as the 40th best cornerback. And they had what's it called? Quincy Riley ranked as the 90th as far as coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, he had
but I would say that, dog, according to that's PFF. But if we watch the games, right, they weren't that sad. Actually, they produced better than what we thought they was going to do.
They did, especially Quincy Riley. He had 3 picks.
And shit, Kool-Aid had 2 in one game at one time.
Yeah, when he played the Giants last year.
I'm just saying, like, they passed the eye test. Just be honest. Both of them passed the eye test. But when you look at it closely, and I think we all, I mean, Mike, I like Kool-Aid, I like Quincy, but do we feel confident as them being a number 1 cornerback?
No, we don't.
We don't. And
they're high.
And look,
high number 2, high number 2.
But I think we could do better. How about that?
I do too. Like, that's why I would draft the Mansour Delane. And honestly, you could probably even trade down and get him. Like trade down to like 11 and get him. However, Mansour, like the reason that I value number 1 cornerbacks is because if you're going up against the Vikings, you need someone that can stick up on Jefferson. If you're going up against the Rams, not only do you got to guard Puka, but you got to guard Devontae Adams. Like, when you're going up against the best of the best, that's what makes a corner. Like, that's what made Lattimore so great for years. Like, whenever we went up against the Bucs, for example, Mike Evans was locked down. But like, for example, a guy like J.C. Horn, why I think that he is a good number 1 corner, but not a great number 1 corner, is because when Chris Olave, every time he plays against J.C. Horn looks like baked ziti. So it's like, it gets to a point where like cornerbacks, and I understand corners are they're kind of like the most difficult position to play, especially on the defensive side of the ball. However, you have to lead by example. Like Darrelle Revis, you know what made Darrelle Revis so great? Is he did not back down from competition. You know what made Richard Sherman so great? He did not back down from competition. Lattimore for years did not back down from competition, but whatever reason, it could have been the injuries, it could have been like his mental, like maybe his mental is just out of line, but for whatever reason, like even his last year in New Orleans, like his last 2 years in New Orleans, really, it's like he's just I don't know, he's just been like just like a sad little puppy on the sidelines. Like even when we would win games, he's just not talk. Like he just doesn't talk. So I don't know what's going on with him now.
That's true, Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you can see it happening, in front of our eyes.
Yeah, I mean, like, and with Kool-Aid, look, I still like Kool-Aid as a cornerback, and I like Riley as a corner. Like, I think Kool-Aid, and like, could Kool-Aid be a number one corner someday? Sure. Is he a number one corner right now in my eyes? No. Because I saw Kool-Aid get fried a lot. Like, Kool-Aid made some great plays last season, but he also made some bad plays. And number one corners. Don't get look. Number one corners get torn up from time to time. Even Darrelle Revis got cooked before. But it's like it gets to a point where it's like a number one corner does not get beat the amount of times that Kool-Aid got beat last year. So like I think Kool-Aid right now is like a mid to high number two, not a number one. That's why I think of Mansour Delane, his potential is number one corner. And I also thought that with Kool-Aid when he was coming out of Alabama. And I do think Kool-Aid still has the potential to be a number one corner. However, if we're going off of last season and right now, he's not a number one corner. So the Saints, I think, have to lean with what their eyes see.
And that's true, Mike. Hey, but on the same note, we can honestly say that Kool-Aid got better from
he did get better
year two and according to what he gave us, he should be getting better in year three.
Yeah, like he got better as the season went on last year.
He did. We also played lesser competition, right?
That is true as well. But it's like, that is true as well. That's why when it comes to like Kool-Aid, that's why I'm like, I don't know. That's why it's kind of hard to assess Kool-Aid. Because, like I said, I think Kool-Aid's more of a zone guy. Because, like, when he's, like, in double coverage, he's great when he's, like, double covering somebody. But, like, if you leave him on an island, you're just asking for failure. Like, if you're leaving him on an island. Like, I remember we played at Atlanta last year, and I think it was Darnell Mooney. Like, he was, like, lined up. Like, it was man-to-man against Darnell Mooney. And Darnell Mooney beat him for a touchdown. So, with Kool-Aid, it's like, he can't be a man-to-man corner. Now, if you want to, like, put him, like, in, like, not really the slot, but, like, if you want to, like, move him around to the secondary, I think he could be successful doing that. And maybe even the nickel, maybe, I don't know. I don't think he really has the body for the nickel, but it'll be interesting. But I will say this. I don't want him playing man-to-man unless he shows us something else, because and if you do put him on man-to-man, I want a safety over top. Okay?
Yeah. Hey, but you know what's good? Staley doesn't run a lot of man-to-man.
And that's why I like Staley, especially when he was coming to the Saints.
Right, because he Kool-Aid should thrive more in his system than the Dennis Allen system.
Right.
Yeah, Dennis Allen just didn't really utilize his skill set to what we thought. And Kool-Aid had a good rookie year. His second year, I'm not going to say it was a bad second year, but it wasn't to what I was hoping for him. Now, I do want to see how he improves on that. I do think Kool-Aid, like I said, like for example, the Dolphins game, right? He got an interception when he was like over the top. Like if he's playing like that hybrid corner, I think he could be successful in that.
Yeah.
However, man-to-man, whenever he's running man-to-man with somebody, he often gets cut, which I don't like to see. So, yeah, like zone or hybrid, I think would be like Kool-Aid could like build on top of that. Like Lattimore was a man-to-man guy. Kool-Aid is not a man-to-man guy, so that's why I think
he's a zone type of guy.
Yeah.
Then you get a guy like Caleb Downs that can play all over the field in the box. He could come
Caleb Downs would be a great pick too.
and then have him over the top. It's just like almost a big safety net. That's why I say it's these picks. You can't. I don't think you could go wrong in none of them. It's just
Hey,
like,
but look, to pick up Caleb Downs, to put him in the best position, you have to run a 3 safety set.
Yeah, with
right.
Sanker, Downs, and Justin Reed.
Yeah, you're right. Because you're right. He like he play all over the place.
You
Yeah,
do.
that's true. That's true, brother.
Because they got Jason Reed and Sanker.
Right.
Yeah.
In order for him to be on the field consistently, you got to be running a 3 safety set.
And I know they're going. I know they banging with they just re-signed Reed, and I know they banging with Sanker. Is he the best
And
one?
they re-signed the dude from Indianapolis. What's his name? Black something.
Yeah,
Julian
Justin Blackman.
Blackman.
I mean, how would that look? Would you think that would be possible for them to run a 3 safety set?
Hey,
I
but
think
that's what I'm saying. It's not likely that we're gonna pick him.
Okay.
we could like put Downs in the nickelback position.
Don't
This
get me
is only because I
wrong.
seen that podcast with
If
Chuck.
we pick him, could he be a player? Yeah, but it's not a position of need.
That's probably true. Yeah, because I was just thinking about that too. Like how we really do got 2 good safeties, decent safeties, but it's just like when I seen the interview with Shuck and them, the way he was talking about how he liked the Saints and shit, I was just like, But like I said, just because they say something, that don't mean that they gonna go with that draft. Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cornell Tate sitting there, that's gonna be hard not to play. He looked like he played like Emmanuel Sanders the way he played, like that quick slot. When he was 17, he just looked like a prime Emmanuel Sanders to me. And if when he could be a number 2 or number 1, that's it. Don't really matter. Like you said, as long as you got a legit number 2, like Devon Bailey. Like I said, we don't know what he's gonna look like coming off the injury. Hopefully he good and he can play, which I think he can. Big body, almost like a Michael Thomas type caliber player. But then, like you said, Cornell Tate and Olave kind of like almost like the same kind of player. Do you want the same kind of player running the same kind of route, or and it be kind of predictable, or
Right, because we all feel that we need a bigger wide receiver.
Yeah.
Next to Olave. And then from there, have one route running wide receiver and one big wide receiver. After that, you can work it out on what works for your team.
Right.
But as of right now, we need a bigger wide receiver. And even though Vele is the bigger wide receiver and he produces.
Right. Yeah, he had like 400 yards in 13 games, but
only thing with him, he got hurt. And that hurt.
That's the thing. Is he injury prone?
Devon Vele, every time he was targeted the ball, Devon Vele had 0 drops last season, so he's reliable.
But that's what I'm saying, Mike. In order for us to believe in him and go to this next season, we already got our number 2, he would have had to finish.
Yeah.
And because he didn't finish, it left question marks up. Even though he produced.
They do look suspect. And how they is.
Hey, you know what? Look, if you look at it, you can see why they want to believe in this dude. But it feels suspect because he didn't finish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I say I think they gonna. That's what I'm saying. But shit. I don't know what they're gonna do. I know that's gonna for a fact. They gonna tote 3 receivers. Hopefully they go back to running. I want to see a lot of 20 personnel. You know what I'm saying? I want to see 2 running backs in the backfield. Somebody could pick up blitz coverage if Cesar Ruiz fuck up.
Which he will.
What's up? Because I mean, if he had that one decent season, but if I don't know, man, I think if my heart telling me wide receiver, only because I feel like that defense could still be young and improve and it could get better. Now, if you add an animal on it, like a goddamn what's the motherfucking name from the Hurricanes?
Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain, right? If you had a motherfucker like that outside of Chase Young, that shit gonna be nasty, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about how can we wreck a game, but then at the end of the game, it's hard to see him not produce especially because I know the Saints run so many blitz packages and stuff like that, and we always know for having good D linemen. Then you got Carl Granderson that's going to take the pressure off him and stuff like that. And I think he's going to be productive. But then, like, at the same time, I don't want to just rely too much on ETN and Kamara, even though I know they're going to have explosive backfield. Like, we seen it even with Ingram, and what if they ain't really, the game ain't going in that favor, and you got to have a aerial attack. And we done seen the Saints, even with Devon Valley, we go cold sometimes, 3 and out sometimes, this and that. And I want to be putting up fucking 45 and 30 at least a game, almost 27 to 30 points a game, and have a good offense with a balanced defense. Because the defense is good enough. I don't think, because remember when we won the Super Bowl, y'all know what our defense was ranked? It was ranked number 20th. And it seemed like it would have been higher than that.
What was our own line rank?
I think we was number one. I think we was number one, bro.
Right. Like, you got to understand. That's why I keep telling you, dog, we can get away with picking up a wide receiver in the second and third round.
You're right. Yeah, we can.
But we can't get away with playing with this O-line.
But you don't think Cesar Ruiz gonna have you don't think he can step up?
No.
He played decent.
He is what he is at this point. Bro, we saw enough tape. All that believing
in the league for 5 years.
Oh no, I think y'all a little too hard on Cesar Ruiz.
No, you're not hard enough.
Dude pushed guys in. Cesar Ruiz pushed guys into title shot last season. This man Cesar Ruiz literally got the defensive end and pushed him into title shot. This dude tried to get his quarterback injured and sabotage on the same play. No, this dude is trash. I'm pretty sure a lawn chair could block better than this man Cesar. So no.
Bro, we don't try. Hey, but honestly, Mike don't try. I don't try. We try to believe in this guy, especially when Jari Evans was coaching him and being his mentor. We tried, bro. But there's a
reason Evans done left us.
Bro, I hate to watch Cesar Ruiz like at the beginning of the year in minicamp and shit when he's talking about, we got the rookies. Bitch, you ain't no dog. Stop talking. like you're pissing me off, man. You're not that dog to be talking like this. Like, shut up.
I want to say good things about Cesar, but one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to lie to y'all.
Bro, no, Cesar is a problem. He needs to go. He doesn't have a place on his team.
Damn.
Like we could work with him if we had to. You know what I'm saying? Like where we are right now. Right. But what's better is moving on from him, leaving him as the backup for this year, and then getting rid of his ass after this year.
I think the backup role will be good. That'd be like, if you could back him up, because you don't want to be in a meaningful game and then he drop coverage back, and you gotta.
He played every position, tackle, center, and guard.
Right. Yeah, we could get some depth at the piece, quality depth, like you said, because you can't a whole season of the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They're going to attack that weak spot. And if you got motherfuckers sending double blitz or some shit like that, everybody be playing their part. He could stay getting fucking up flat, So, yeah, I do see that, man. I know that guy going to be there, bro. Like, Vegalone, he going to be there. I'm just not hearing that much about it with the Saints team. Like, they're not. That just, what we hearing right now. He's the receiver, a DN, a defensive back. I heard one thing about offensive line. But I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do it.
So it sounds like. So where you at? First pick. You lean more towards wide receiver.
The reason I lean a little bit to more wide receiver because you gotta have I still feel like you gotta have a solid number 2 in the game. Like for example, what we working with, right? Like I seen the Patriots make it to Super Bowl with a fucked up O-line. I'm not saying offensive line is not overrated. Now I understand what you're saying because under the Drew Brees era, that was our most success with our offensive line. We had mediocre receiver play. You feel me? But like you said, Drew Brees. I'm not saying Tyler Shuck ain't gonna be the next Drew Brees, but I didn't see Joe Burrow get there with a fucked up O-line as well. Now it's not rare that you can't really do shit like what I'm saying that like. But I'm talking about a bad. When I say a bad O-line, I'm talking about all across the board. Everybody is fucking horrible. We got that one spot. I don't think it's gonna really affect us that much. But I do understand what you're saying. if you got all that time press, that's how Jared Goff was last year. They had the number one O-line. That motherfucker had so much time to throw.
Yeah.
But like I said, if we didn't pick up David Edwards, then I think I would go that route. If we didn't pick him up, but I think we gotta have some kind of explosives because, like I said, you could be blocking for a nigga, and then if somebody can't get open, you know what I'm saying, or he can't find a receiver get open, then it could be detrimental. But I think either way you go, old tackle or receiver, I don't think you could go wrong on either pick. But I think my thing is this here. I think a receiver will produce. I think if you go get like one of these receivers, they could produce more than I don't know if the O-line. I'm not saying dude gonna be a bust, but shit, we don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Right.
But I do agree with you. I wouldn't be pissed off if we took him because I've seen a good O-line. You get shuck all that time, but I just want at least one more pass because Jawan Jennings, Jawan Johnson, that motherfucker be dropping so many balls and shit, bro. You know, like I don't know, man.
He do, but he did look good last year, bro. Like he put up last year.
He did, bro. But I mean, I wouldn't be minded if they did draft up. Because you right though, bro. I mean, like that shit do make sense what you said. Because you can't get a motherfucker in the second round, but you know, like a Chris Bell or somebody that they want, or Zachariah Branch. You know, these guys all kind of seem like they're in the same class. Jordan Tyson, they all do seem like they're in the same class. They only really got one good O-line in here. So man, like I said, if they get the motherfucker, that shit is I don't know. I feel like we could get by with Cesar Ruiz play. I just feel like it's only because it's one spot. Jeremiah Whitley, let me give you the moderator badge. Let me give you the moderator badge. Jeremiah Whitley.
Mm-hmm.
All right, appreciate it, Jeremiah. I just made you a moderator, so I make sure I make you a moderator. Jeremiah in the building still will be trash this season. I know that's I'm coming in this motherfucker. Why you showcasing? Yeah, so we in here now. We in here. Appreciate that, Jeremiah Whitley. Appreciate that, Jeremiah Whitley.
Jeremiah.
Appreciate it. Say, what's up, y'all? Who that? Yeah, who that? Yeah, man. But that's just how it is, man. I think it's gonna be a real good season, man. The way they utilize Alvin Kamara in that role, they just gotta utilize him and ETN, man. Let's go back to
That's if he here.
Man, I hope not, dog. I hope
I don't feel like he's here.
I know, man, but they didn't. You don't think they been would have got rid of the nigga? He said he's not going nowhere. He gonna retire.
No, hey, until the draft is over.
Oh yeah, you're right. The draft.
For real, like I think he gonna get packaged with something.
But he don't. But the thing, he not gonna play for nobody else. That's what he said.
And you know what? That's what stops me in my tracks. You're right.
Not playing for nobody. So he gonna retire. He said, I'm not playing for no other team.
You're right.
That's why I said I respect the fuck out of Alvin Kamara, man. Like, yeah, let niggas know I ain't tradable. I already retired. So y'all better bro, having a running back 2, Alvin Kamara is your running back number 2. Like, why the fuck would you not even want to test that theory out, bro? That backfield gonna be critical.
Yeah, for real. As long as your O-line is right.
Exactly. So that's why I don't understand why they be trying. Why motherfuckers? He's not costing that much money. You just restructured his deal. So I don't understand why they trying to get rid of the nigga like that. Like you signing these niggas like Ty Chandler, these third string ass niggas, Like,
Right.
stop.
Why you got this nigga on your damn books? He already on the books. He's already on the books. I don't want to hear anything about trade.
Exactly.
Especially after what we went through last year when it came down to the running game.
Exactly. And you signing motherfuckers like Ty Chandler. Who the fuck is these Nick third string ass running backs?
I guess so, Ty. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. These niggas ain't got no
I didn't like that Ty Chandler signing.
Come on, bro. That dude is a fucking third string running back. What are you signing a third string running back for? Like, you got all these fucking running backs.
Hey, but what I would say, he's speedy. And that's something different. Like normally we got good running backs, like people that can read the defense, read the whole, but not athletically gifted.
Yeah.
It seems like they gone with athletically gifted players. They want that home run hitter at the running back position.
Right.
I can kind of see what they want, but it's just hard to get with until they start producing. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't really believe in Ty over Kamara
come on, bro.
Until we see it. You know what I mean? Like
running back is really a two position thing. Like look at Ty Montgomery and David and Jameer Gibbs. Like this is Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram, Reggie Bush and Deuce McAllister. Like that's really a two-headed monster position if you have it. So why would you get rid of one nigga and then you might have another motherfucker that don't even produce when ETN out of the game for a player too? Like you want Alvin Kamara in your backfield if ETN is not, even if ETN is the better option. I don't give a shit if ETN is your running back number one. Because running back number one and running back number two is damn near really the same thing. You got a good running back number two. They're going to split the same amount of carries.
That's true.
I don't know, bro. Like,
look, we all know the Saints been at its best when we had two running backs, not one.
Two running backs. Exactly. We won a Super Bowl with two running backs.
Right. We had our best. So Saints fans believe in that. Yep. I don't know where Kellen Moore is. Maybe Kellen Moore come from a background where, because Kellen Moore, if you look at his background, it was one dominant running back.
Yeah.
For real.
Saquon, yeah.
Saquon in Dallas, it was one dominant.
But what about, I think when he had Tony Pollard was on that, when he had Ezekiel Elliott?
Yeah, you ain't lying. He had Ezekiel and Tony.
So, yeah, it was pretty decent.
Hey, but one thing about Kellen, he adapts. Like he looks at his roster and try to run plays to put them in position to be advantageous, you know what I'm saying, to what the play calling is, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I would hope, you know what I'm saying, he just like I said, do his thing, man. It's crazy, bro. I just don't know what these guys. I just can't wait. They gotta wait all fucking.
Bro, I know. Like I keep telling you, bro. Like this is the hardest first round pick that I ever had to think about. It's so many positions. You know what I mean? It's at least 3 to 4 positions that we could draft, and we can understand why they draft that position, number one.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that shit, it's gonna be crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Long as they don't, like you said, go with some motherfucker like Peter Woods or some shit.
Yeah, you know, I ain't down for Peter Woods.
2 sacks, like, come on, man.
Even though I do like Peter Woods.
No 2 sacks, man. I'm not bringing no 2 sacks, nigga. That just had 2 sacks on my team. You're gonna be dominant in the second. Now, if he was in the third round, then that's a depth piece. But no, bro, you're gonna be dominant. If I'm gonna pick you, are you gonna be a generational talent piece, like a Ruben Bain or
first round pick?
You know, Ruben Bain sounding real good though, man. That I'm just thinking if he really like a wreck, just say he's like the next Michael. Well, Michael play linebacker, but if he like the next, well, he'll be off the edge. But like he like the next, just say like Michael Parsons or somebody, right? And you got him with Chase Young. They just had 10 sacks. Chase Young is not even your primary sack. I don't want Chase Young. I want Chase Young to be the number 2.
Wait. Who you want Chase Young? I need Chase Young to be that number 1 guy, bro.
He could be he can be the number 1 guy. I'm saying
what do you want though? Like you want it? Do you? He's the youngest and most.
You could do that. We could do it either way. I just think that the pressure more off of him. Like when we had which I guess you could say he was our number 1 last year.
He
and then you got
was,
Cam
bro.
Jordan.
He was.
Okay, yeah.
No,
So
he was, because remember, he only played what, 14 games?
yeah, he had 10 sacks.
Hey, but under the same breath, Cam took the lowest amount of snaps.
He
He played
did,
like
he did.
50
Yeah, you're right about
snaps.
that.
Hey, I still believe that Cam is our best defensive end.
Over
Overall.
Chase Young?
Overall, even with Chase Young.
Okay.
Because he stopped the run and he had force against the pass.
Yeah, you're right. He do stop the run.
Now, Chase Young, I mean, don't get me wrong, he had a lot of plays where he was impactful in the run. And we know how he is in pass. Like, he get pressures, if not sacks.
Right, yeah, that pressure, bro.
I mean, bro, they're like 1A, 1B. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like for real. For real.
Yeah.
But it means more because Cam is so much older than him.
Yeah. That's true.
You know? I mean, but in a perfect world, we want Chase Young to be our dominant,
right?
Which is what he's looked at right now. If you had to look at all our defensive ends, we had to choose one. We're gonna choose Chase Young,
right?
Because I mean, what is he? 26, 27?
He real young, bro.
He like, young. He came out at 20, 21.
Yeah, he came out in that Joe Burrow draft, so he got to be like 20, 27. 20, 28,
yeah,
20.
bro. Yeah, like he young, bro. Like because he came out early.
Yeah, he did.
He came out. I think if I remember right, he was either 20 or 21.
Yeah, he was like 20. He came out his sophomore year, I believe.
Yeah, he was either 20 or 21.
It might have been a freshman.
So him playing 6-7 seasons in the league is him hitting his prime. Like right now, what we got is prime. Chase Young.
Yep. And they got rid of his ass. That was crazy.
After all this NFL experience, you know what I mean?
Right. Tim Dunn said Cam ain't running that fumble back.
What he said?
Cam ain't running that fumble back.
That's true. That's true. Like I said, in a perfect world, we want Chase Young to be our dominant defensive end.
Right. Yeah, you do. But see, that's what I'm saying. You're right about that, bro. You're right. And then, because you got niggas like, you still got niggas that Carl Granson's going to take the pressure on. And you want people, even if they game plan.
And Granderson is like our glitter, our cherry on the top. You know what I mean? Because he a beast at times. His problem is he disappeared. Like he disappeared for like about 4 or 5 games last year.
Right.
And then came back. But we don't need that. We need someone that's consistent.
Hey, son, you get like a Reuben Bain, man, to go next to him. And that pass rush, bro, I'm telling you, like, we attacking the quarterback. They can't even get the ball off. I love a dominant front seven. You know what I mean? Like, they can hide some bad corners. You know what I mean? You getting all that pressure on the goddamn quarterback, and they can't get the ball off, or it's hard to make a bad read, or they got to throw.
Yeah, but the thing is, do you think one player gonna get that to us?
No, but I think if you got Chase Young, he's already dominant. If Cam Jordan is back, which I believe he is, dominant. Carl Granderson is all right.
But if you got those players, where's Reuben Bain gonna fit in? See, that's my issue, bro. It's like, like even if we do get him, if we bring back Cam, it's hard for these new guys to get in. Like, bro, like look, Shepard, right? Hey, look, we talking about defensive end. What about Fidel Diggs?
What about Nathan Shepard going to the bench?
No, I can understand that. But remember that pick that rookie we had last year, Fidel Diggs?
Yeah.
Like Fidel Diggs was handling business. Bro, he just couldn't get on the field because of the rotation.
Right, probably so. I just seen it as a rotate. If they go deep in that rotation, like, you know, just wreck out somebody like the game, and then you got to put 2 motherfuckers. It's gonna be so hard to cover.
I think the Saints got two hidden gems.
And then, like you said, just
we got to remember about Broughton.
Chris Rock too. He decent.
And we got to remember about Fidel Diggs.
They just retired Chris
Rock. These are 2 players that did not get a chance to fucking play last year that the Saints team might be high on.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro. They might have motherfuckers that actually got the talent, and then you just re-sign a motherfucker and don't let them
We
develop. You
and
probably got
look,
to
we
start on the
just
bench.
don't know about them
Yeah,
right now
yeah,
because
that's true.
they couldn't crack the damn lineup,
Right.
and it was hurt like Fidel Diggs. Like I'm really looking forward to Fidel Diggs because he showed his ass when he was on the field. You
Right.
saw him when he was on the field, and it was rare. But that's the issue. It was rare. But when he was on there, he popped. It was later on in the season. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm serious. Like I'm high on that boy. I'm high on Fidel Diggs. He just didn't get a chance to play.
Right.
I'm intrigued with Broughton because I didn't
Right.
get a chance to see him play last year.
Yeah, that's true, bro. That's why I said. That's why I said it make the shit more harder because you got these niggas that just. You got some niggas that could young niggas that could come in there. That's the same shit like we see how they had niggas that came off the thing. They didn't really draft them, and they got niggas that came back. They shocked niggas. Like you got some pieces. We got some pieces, man, that just might be ready to blossom. And then that's why I say I think the defense. My thing with the defense, bro, and it's less like unless it's a corner where you for sure lock that shit up. Like a man, so Delane might make the most sense. Corner might make the most sense on the defensive side of the ball.
Bro, I'm not mad at that. I'm not. I'm not mad at that. Like we're in. Like I said, we got 3 or 4 positions: cornerback, offensive lineman, um, wide receiver, and I think it's really just those 3. But we got like 3 positions that we can go first round that we can all understand. They just need to hit. Whether we pick a Reuben Baines, a Dulaney from LSU, or the other player. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
Like they gotta hit. Like whatever we choose, it has to hit.
they got to hit. That's why I say the most for sure pick I feel like will hit is wide receiver. That's why I say when I say wide receiver, I feel like a fact a wide receiver. It's like you said, these guys coming out of like Chuck already gonna make a nigga better because you got a good quarterback. You go get him another weapon, and then you got to think about it. He's coming in really to be the number 2. He could possibly be the number 1, but he coming to get number 2 reps. And he already used to play number 2 because he played number 2. This dude had a good career next to Jeremiah Smith, and that was a generational number 1. I feel like he is. I just feel like to me, I just feel like it's gonna be like a Emmanuel Sanders edition when we had Michael Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders, and Emmanuel Sanders just compliment him and do all the dirty work and the shit.
Hey,
I just
hey,
feel like you
hey,
can't
you
go
know
wrong
what?
with
We
it.
didn't get enough out of Manuel
We didn't
Sanders.
get enough. Yeah, we didn't. But
Like we didn't. But I think that was more so over Breeze being hurt.
yeah, but
Like Breeze was going through that arm strength shit.
I just feel like
around
he
this
gonna
time.
be. I just feel like you can like if you take one of these guys like Cornell Tate, Jordan Tyson, or not Jordan Tyson because he injury prone, or one of these guys like a Makai Lemon. Like I think off the dump, it's gonna automatically make the offense just a little more potent. And then like you said, uh, like it's because like we don't have a true legit wide receiver 2. We didn't see enough of Vele to really see if he gonna come back and motherfucker get tape on him or anything. That's why I say the wide receiver position. I just feel like you can't go wrong. I don't think one of these guys gonna be like a motherfucking A.T. Perry or somebody like that. Because they're like third, fourth, fifth round talent. Shuck is the type of guy that make guys better. And I feel like if you get a good player like that, it's just gonna elevate the whole offense. Then you still got to plan for ETN. Then you got 2 burners. I want a potent offense, man, like what we had under those Sean Payton and Drew Brees era. I just want that 2. If we get a 2, bro, I'm good with that. I just want to solidify that 2. That way, what I'm saying, we won't be trying to do shit at the end of the trade deadline and shit. Like, I don't know. To me, that's just more of a safer pick to me.
No, look, wide receiver is the safest pick out of all the positions we can go at. You know what I mean? Because we know we can eat with a Jordan Tyson. We know we can eat with a Tate. We know we can eat with a Lemon. You know what I mean?
Right.
If they was on, we know we can eat with them. wide receiver is the safest pick.
Yeah.
It really is. But but to me, like if you playing chess, not checkers, you going that guard in from Penn State. If
Hmm.
you playing chess, not checkers, you looking at that cornerback because you know that's gonna play dividends for your team.
Right.
I mean, right now, wide receiver is the low hanging fruit,
I know. It
the
just
first round
seems
pick.
so. It's just like so tempting, bro. Like nigga just want a
It is, bro,
explosive
because
receivers.
the bottom line, when we left last season, what was the biggest thing we said? We need to get weapons
You
around
gotta get
Shut.
weapons around shut.
All means necessary, but and look, we just picked up an O lineman. Yeah, we got Cesar Ruiz, but you can work with it, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
The only reason I say that is because I'm probably gonna pull this up stats. The only reason I say is because I when I say O line, like I just still seen people go there with a fucked up O line. I seen Cincinnati go there. I seen even the Seahawks deep shit was bad. I think they was like ranked 30th if I'm not mistaken. Let me go look it up. But what I'm saying is that's what like the Patriots had bad O line all the way across the board. But their defense was so damn good that it made up for it. And then you had Drake May, which I still think is garbage, but they still had decent amount of pieces around them. But that receiver shit, man, it just I feel like if you ain't got a unless you just got a quarterback gonna make everybody dynamic, which I think Chuck is. I don't know. You really can't go wrong with none of them, bro. My pick is just I'll be like if I see Cardell Taylor, one of these guys, I'm like, man, I know they're gonna make immediate impact. I know for a fact it's gonna be so hard to cover him and Olave. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
yeah,
hard. It's gonna be hard for DBs to plan for that shit. And I feel like our defense, but the thing about it is it's almost like probably because we got rid of Lante Taylor, which it's like we got rid of a corner. Now we gotta go get another corner when we already had a fucking corner. But even though he wasn't, because I do feel like tackling is an overrated stat. The reason I say that is because you could get your ass burnt a lot of times like Alante did and tackle a motherfucker 90 yards down the field and you get a tackle. But you got your ass smoked for a couple of plays.
right,
You know, so if Mansour Delane is that lockdown cornerback, like if I know for a fact this is gonna be a Marshawn Lattimore pick, I take it. If I know for a fact that this is gonna be, like Marshawn Lattimore his rookie season, I take that because I know if I can take the number one out, if we going up against one of these guys that's just, these guys that we got to go up against Chase this year. We got to go against DK, which he's not really number one, but I'm saying like take him out of the fucking game completely. It's just different, bro. That is different. Like Marshawn used to erase motherfuckers for a game, like especially like what's up, Josh? Especially Mike Evans,
right,
overrated ass. So,
right.
it's hard, dog.
It's been a long time, man.
I think corner wide receiver would be the best. I gotta go watch the tape on dude, man. See some more tape on. I really want fucking with LSU like that. This shit, they so fucking trash.
Bro, look, Delaney was a dog. I'm telling you, his feet, the way he, there's no look. That's a justifiable pick.
Nigga said
It's
leave
just,
my
it,
outside.
bro, I love his feet, bro. Watch the way he chopped them feet when the
Yeah,
wide receivers be doing all that extra shit at the line, right? When they trying to
right,
get over, bro, the dude be ready.
right,
And what you see is that shit is consistent
right,
from game to game to game. You know what you're getting out this dude.
right.
It's a good pick. If we decide to go that pick, it's a good pick.
Yeah, it's
It is, bro, because we need someone like that, and we can figure out where they're gonna go. Number one, number two, slot, whatever. We can figure that out. But I'm telling you, that dude, yeah,
I mean, like if you pick up because a lot of people I was listening to Phil Yates, and he was bringing out a lot of shit about even though dudes like Jordan Tyson, like he might be the most really talented player in the draft, and he might fall to the second round because of his injury history. and he was doing this against good teams, ranked opponents, AP teams, and you might catch him if you could catch him at a second round. If Jordan Tyson, right? I know he injury prone, but if he available in the second round, you know what I'm saying, I take him. Even though I like Chris Bell and I think Shuck is good, I think Jordan Tyson got the explosion to be just a more dominant and
And look,
player.
I feel you. Like just as far as watching him play, my thing is with him, I don't want the
Fuck
same.
the
To me,
Seahawks.
he remind me of Chris Olave.
I know.
And I want me a big time,
Okay,
a big body wide receiver. That's what I want.
okay, but think about it like this here. I know you, but Vele, because we still got Vele, he can play the sticks. But
And
think
and
about
that's
this
and
here.
that's true. And that's
What
true.
what about Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle? They was both speedsters, and that shit worked out. I mean, not right now, but we seen them with a good year when they led the league, and Tyreek led the league in receiving yards, and Tua had led the league in passing that year. That was just one season, you know what I'm saying? But it might have been some fluky shit. Might have been just with the bad coach, but um, I see what you're saying. But who would you get? Chris Bell? I mean, he's in the second round, but
Really, I just want to get my wide receiver in the second round.
okay.
I believe that the cornerback, the O line, which I don't hear too much talk about, the cornerback, the O line, and what's the other position we talked about?
Uh, you got O line corner. I know you don't want to say DN.
No, O line, corner, and
No, you don't want to say. You said you ain't fucking with the safety.
it was three positions. Fuck.
O line corner and I don't know. I know you said you ain't want fucking with that safety shit.
No, it wasn't safety. It was an O line,
Wide receiver.
wide receiver, O line, corner,
Second
and wide
one.
receiver. So those are the three positions that's like up there that we can understand if they take a Dulaney, if they take a Tate, if they take a Tyson, we can all understand those picks. No one's mad at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And even the squad, you know, with you know the squad, right?
Who?
The other podcast.
Oh, the squad show. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Last
squad
night.
show.
Yeah.
Even they was really high. Even Lance Moore, and I take his opinion to heart. You know,
Yeah.
he was even high on Tyson
He said Seattle coming in. Fuck the
because
Seattle Seahawks.
because he had that swagger with him. He said there's no other wide receiver that got that swagger.
Yeah, he don't. We
And
gonna
you
put.
know Lance Moore take that swagger to account because he had that swagger.
Yeah, he did in the Super Bowl. He caught that motherfucking 2-point conversion too.
Bro, Lance Moore always had the best touchdown celebrations. Like
Better than Joe
Lance
Horn.
Moore had that swagger, bro.
Yeah.
That motherfucker danced his ass off.
Yeah, he would. He probably feel like coughing today. You feel like coughing today, huh, John? We're gonna put that belt to y'all ass, man. One of my partners, man. Yeah, I feel like fuck, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit. My heart just leaning to so much towards. See, I want to see a motherfucker get picked off at the line. I want to see somebody get fucking torched.
Hey, but look, once we see who's on the board, bro,
Okay.
they'll be able to. I'm pretty sure they gonna have a plan. Because that's one thing about Kellen Moore. We feel, even though we're not in the room, right?
Yeah.
We feel that this man has a plan because that's what he has shown us.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing done for the fuck of it. It's a plan. If this happens, this happens. He's planning for the worst case scenario to the best case scenario.
I trust him. I do trust him.
Yeah, I trust him. And that's the word, bro. Like, even when he started Rattler, even though I felt he should have started Shuck, I've been saying that.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of crazy.
But the way he went about it, Rattler was a second-year quarterback. Rattler had the most experience, and they put up the same numbers. And in a locker room of football of alpha men, seniority means something. You know, games played means something. To skip over that like it means nothing and put your guy in when you drafted him, players take notice to that.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore never went against the grain of losing your job to injury. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't lose your job to injury. You'll be able to come back and get your starting job. But if you lost your job, it's because of production.
Right.
And it's just the way he goes about his business that not only do I respect, I think the players respect it, you know?
Yeah, I think too. You could see how he was in that locker room. Even when you had Rattler, it looked like he was feeling a little play low key, but when he get a game ball to Shuck, he was giving out game balls. You could tell certain motherfuckers respect. Like, yeah, he might low key.
Hey, I
He
know what
might
you're
look
talking
soft.
about. When
He
Rattler
might
was
look.
up there in that camera shot in the locker room, it was right after he got benched. And everybody was looking at Rattler to see how he took it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
Yeah.
know what you mean. I remember that because I was listening to Kellen Moore, but I was watching Rattler.
But he was a fat man. He gave to do this shot. He wasn't ready. And Billy the scapegoat, man. He
Uh-huh.
fishing 4 fucking days, man. Get your that nigga covering this motherfucker every 9 days, man. We done thank you in them Atlanta chats, bro.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah. But nah, man. Yeah, man. Because you look at it at first, you might say that nigga look kind of soft. You might be like, that nigga soft. But he seemed the way he galvanized his troops. You know, you ain't got to be all the rah rah bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just he kind of like you could tell he's a like one of those smart nerd type. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those like you say come from. I don't know if he came from the Sean McVay tree.
No,
Oh,
but look, no, Kellen Moore come from not only playing
yeah, he
quarterback.
did play quarterback, right?
He played quarterback in the league. So he's a player's coach.
Yeah, he a players
And
coach.
and he believes in certain principles.
Then he
You
said the
know,
nigga got hurt or some shit.
who,
That's why
Kellen?
he stopped playing.
I don't know his whole story. I know he was
He
highly
said he one of the
recruited.
best college. I would never
I know
see
he
him
was
in the
highly
motherfucker.
recruited. I know he had success in the NFL.
He did. He played in the NFL.
Yeah. He
I
played
don't
for
remember.
Dallas.
I don't remember that shit. What was this in the 70s?
Yeah, Kellen Moore played for Dallas. He's young. Like in the 2000s, I think he played for Dallas. He came from where he came from. Is it the Boise or Iowa? One of those two.
Yeah, oh boy, I think it was Boise State. Yeah, he went to Boise State, pretty decent.
Yeah, he was decent. And he had a good career with Boise. And he
I know
got
he could have had a
drafted.
good career with the Cowboys because they were shitty.
Yeah, he didn't produce, but everybody noticed that he had a good head on him when it comes down to coaching.
Yeah, you could have the IQ
He
or whatever.
wasn't he didn't pan out as far as a player, but he did pan out as far as a coach in this league.
Right, and you could be mental. I mean, up there, it's really coaching. You could coach.
And know what? I think everybody, bro, we didn't feel like this with Dennis Allen. You know what I mean? Like Kellen Moore, he makes us feel like trust the process.
He do.
Trust the process.
Because Allen was so fucking sloppy, bro. Like you putting in fucking Andy Dolphin, you know, and even though it was rolling, but that job was supposed to be for James. That showed like that broke the whole locker room here because it was so disloyal. Like nobody wasn't riding with that. You know, everybody was fucking with James. You know, eating the W's and shit. Everybody was fucking with James, and
Hey, that's fucked up. Hey, Saints fans gotta when they got Jameis, we realized why Buccaneer fans loved him. Because at first we was like, damn, why y'all look, from the outside looking in? It was like, how y'all cut for Jameis Winston?
right,
Because he was throwing a lot of picks, but he also
doing a lot of touchdowns.
right, and he beat our ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Jameis Winston and Cam Newton career was quite similar.
Right.
Like they had their ups and their downs. But they were formidable opponents.
It was.
Cam Newton and Jameis Winston against Drew Brees.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
man.
hey, I tell you what, as a quarterback, Drew Brees had respect for Cam and Jameis.
And James, remember in that thing when James had cried because of because Drew Brees had mentored him. He came to be under Drew Brees. Remember he had that video when he was crying and shit.
Yeah, hey, Jameis appreciated Sean Payton and Drew Brees. Just watching them from afar. Like he said, he used to appreciate them.
Right. Man,
And
and Allen's such a bitch, man.
but Sean Payton already had checked out. That was the issue.
Yeah, that why
He
though. That's
he
the thing about it.
already had
Why?
checked out. He was not part of the New Orleans Saints building. You know what I'm saying? He checked out.
That's some shit I never understand. Like what happened because he picked Jameis, right? And
Dad, did you get you some chicks?
he picked Jameis Winston, right?
Yeah.
So and Jameis Winston, we was literally 5-2 with the nigga. And before he got hurt, he was playing good. Even though he wasn't that fast, his picks was reduced. I remember that nigga. Remember that fucking Hail
What was
Mary
he?
we threw to
5-2?
Callaway?
He was 5-2, 5-1.
We was 5-3. We was 5-2 with him. And until we lost to he tore up motherfucking Green Bay. We blew out Green Bay. He threw up two Hail Marys, one in that Patriots game and one in that game. What that game was Patriots and the Redskins game right before the half to Marcus Callaway. And man, I don't know why they did. I just don't really. I don't understand that shit. How that happened. Let me pull up the Tyler Shuck numbers. I don't know how that shit happened, man. And another thing, of Tyler Shuck is very underrated with is his ground game, right? This nigga had, let's see, Tyler Shuck. Look at his passing. He averaged. Let's go to his running. 45 carries, 186 yards, 3 touchdowns, 46 long. Now, if you this 11 games, if you add 5 more games to that, that's Josh Allen running back numbers, like 500. Josh
Right.
Allen averaged like 500 a season in running. So he got the legs right there, and he got the arm on him. So he's dual threat.
Oh, bro. I'm sorry, bro. My phone's dying on me now.
Oh, you good? I said his rushing. We even forgetting about his rushing attack. He had 45 carries on 186 yards, 3 touchdowns, 34 long. That one against Tampa. And if you add that 5 more games to that, that's like 500 yards. That's like Josh Allen rushing numbers, like about 500. Did he get a season? So he's also a rusher. Is he still there? Y'all can still hear me? So yeah, like you said, you got to still account for him even as a runner. Uh, this dude gonna be legit, man. Like it's no way getting around it. Everybody, all y'all stupid ass Bucks fans, y'all want to hate on Shuck, but we gonna bust y'all ass. We gonna bust y'all ass, right? Um, I don't know. Can y'all hear me? I don't know. He must have went up. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Oh, my mic didn't go out. Can y'all hear me? Who that? Who that? Who that testing? Who that? Who that testing? Somebody put a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Who that? Who that testing? Who that? Can anybody hear me? One's in the chat. Um, can y'all hear me? Testing, testing, testing. Okay, appreciate it. Okay, Tim. Thank you, Tim Dunn. Um, so like I said, the nigga he could run the ball as well. Appreciate that, Dublin. He could run the ball, man. It's like, man, I mean, fuck the Buccaneers, bro. That nigga get on my goddamn nerves so much, dog. That playoff game, them bitches still riding that shit, and they know Drew Brees' arm was flat as a noodle. But they so disrespectful, man. You know what I'm saying? They so goddamn disrespectful. Let's still come the Steelers fans. But like you said, it's crazy, man. Like this nigga, when he come back, this dude gonna have a hell of a season. I'm talking about MVP, right? MVP like caliber season, and you ain't gonna be able to take it from him, right? You ain't gonna be able to take it from him. But Like I said, they gonna have niggas gonna continue to hate on him, bro. They gonna continue to hate on Tyler Shuck. They gonna continue to hate on better scapegoat. In the building, man. In the building. Get your ass on this stage. But like I said, they gonna continue to hate on my nigga Tyler Shuck. I'm gonna go more into depth. Uh, Tomorrow I'm gonna do a video probably on Tyler Shuck. But man, the disrespect, man, is absolutely ridiculous. You got these motherfuckers, these niggas already talk. They're ready to talk about uh some garbage ass motherfucker. Anybody the Cowboys signed, they just going absolutely crazy over these niggas. Anybody the Cowboys signed, they just go crazy over him. Like they just dick ride this nigga to the fullest. To the fullest, bro. They just go crazy over him, right? He said when Tyler Shuck turns into Josh Allen, I don't want to hear shit. Exactly. You're right, Dublin. When that nigga turned into Josh Allen, I don't want to hear shit. We don't want to hear shit. He played just like him. Same size, 6'4", 6'5", 6'5", cannon on his arm. He could run a ball as well. You know, I know I give Josh Allen a lot of shit, but I got to, he's still a decent quarterback. But just can't get the job done in the playoffs. But like I said, man, Shuck played just like him. He just wasn't a higher recruit, but bro, he was playing just like these numbers is undeniable, bro. You know what I'm saying? 186, almost 200 yards on the ground in 11 games. That's decent. That's decent, man. And for a quarterback, you know. But you got to give him his credit, man. You got to give credit what credit due. You heard me? But they niggas gonna continue to hate on us, bro. We ain't gonna get no respect. Dublin, we ain't gonna get no respect until we start beating the respect into these niggas. That's what we gotta do, right? But we got ETN, Kamara. I do want a wide receiver though, man. I just you got a Cornell Tate or somebody that I just can't pass up on him. I can't pass up on see a Cornell Tate there and just not take him. That just would be hard for me to Cornell Tate or if Cornell Tate, Jordan Tyson might be there in the second round. But what's the other guy name? What's the other motherfucker name? Cornell Mekhi Lemon. If he's there, that's hard, man. But I might have to go wide receiver. So I know we need we need another weapon. I think the Saints gonna take a wide receiver. I can't see him passing up on a Mekhi Lemon. If they do take a guard, I wouldn't be pissed. But I feel like you could hire one bad guard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could hire one bad guard. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you can have all day to throw. If you ain't got no pass catchers out there, eventually, the pressure might come. Or eventually you might throw it and, they get batted up in the air, some shit. It could lead to a pick six. But if you got some pass catches, if you got a number two, because like I said, we seen the Patriots O-line was ranked 26, and they made Super Bowl. They got hammered, but they made it there. Anything can happen. But you gotta have uh, some type of pass catcher. You know what I'm saying? Something. I mean, like unless you got an outstanding defense, because we know that they defense carried them. They had like top 5 defense. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Okay, it starts the season. Okay. Dublin. He said Cornell and Olave similar type wide receivers. They is. That's the thing about it. They are. That's why I was thinking it could be like maybe a Jalen Waddle and a Tyreek Hill parent. We seen them in their first season both top 1,000 yards. You had him top 1,000 yards, and then you had uh, Tyreek Hill go for 1,700 yards. And they produced again the next season. Kind of fell off a little bit, but then some people might blame the shit on Tua or Mike McDaniel. So Tua was a part of that problem. I believe they still produce at a high level if you got efficient, better quarterback back there. So, I've seen it work before, but I know you probably would want to see Mekhi Lemon. Then he play in the slot, so that'll open up that'll help Divine Bailey where he could play on the outside because he Mekhi Lemon is more productive in the slot. That's his role, slot receiver. So either way it go, man, I think it's a win-win. I don't think if at minimum, just say he got give you anything better else than on that was on the depth chart right now. Unless Trey Palmer come alive or Jaden Parker or some shit. But if you go get one of these guys, I immediately think they at least an 800, 900-yard receiver. You know what I'm saying? And they're a 1,000-yard receiver to me. And you might have Chris Olave that might take his game up to that, what? We see that 14, 1,500 yards that number ones is reaching out, you know. But this it's a hard draft pick to make, man. I ain't gonna care. It's hard. It's hard. But I probably have to go wide receiver. If I was picking, I'd probably go wide receiver, bro. I just couldn't pass up on one of those talents and then see them go to another team and just light it up. Like you see a motherfucker go to like some garbage ass team or so. Say Atlanta. Just I really like you say Atlanta. Somebody draft, you know, which they probably gonna draft him, but and he lighting it up and shit. Like I wouldn't want to see it. I wouldn't want to see it at all. But I think Tyler Shuck. You playing with a player like Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck gonna only make players like this better. That's the thing about it. You got a player like Tyler Shuck, he gonna only make these niggas better. So he making garbage receivers better. What you think he gonna do when he get top weapons? Or a nice weapon coming out of college, fresh legs and everything. That shit making me want some churches or Popeyes or some shit. No, it's chicken leg. But I don't think you can pass up on these guys, man. I don't know. Cornerback, I won't be pissed off, but like I said, if we draft him, he better lock motherfucker down, bro. He better lock that nigga down. He said, how would you feel if we went Caleb or Bailey? I wouldn't be pissed or mad about it if that happened. Like I don't really believe too much in Bailey. I know he good, he decent, but I'll lean more towards Ruben Bain. But Caleb, I wouldn't be mad about it. If you're gonna pick somebody at defense, get a generational talent, right? Like one of these guys, get a generational talent at the position. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, I feel like are generational talents. But I really want to if now if Cornell Tate off the board, and let's just say I doubt Makai Lemon gonna be off the board. But if they like pass up on Makai Lemon, I'll be kind of pissed. Cause dude is the best separator in the class. He creates so much separation. Now Jordan Tyson, I wouldn't be. I don't know because it's injury history, but Caleb, it could, you know what I'm saying, what he could do, yeah, but I don't know, man. I just want offense, man. Like it's hard for me to see that Kellen Moore, by him being an offensive coordinator, gonna go defense. That's just kind of hard for me to see. We see them picked up Caden Ellis, they had to do it, but we see them went more offense in draft, getting ETN, David Edwards, and some offensive guys. I just can't see him going. Him as an offensive-minded coach, I can't really see him not picking an offensive player. I think he got it. He got his guy. Now he's gonna go get the receiver that he wants. He got his running back, and now he go because Olave is not his receiver, but he didn't draft Olave. Coaches, new coaches, especially they come in new positions, they like to draft at all three levels. Even if he draft in the second round, but he like to get the best guy at the position. And by him, like if he go Olave, I mean he didn't draft Chris Olave, so I think he would want his own. Not that Chris Olave gonna be gone, but he still want his own guy that he drafts. So I could see him doing it and see him not doing it, but I don't know. You know, if we go a motherfucker like I said, if a nigga go like Peter Wood, that shit gonna piss me off. That's a second round pick. You know, we need somebody that's gonna go crazy if they go defense. But I don't the mock drafts and shit I've been seeing. I've seen Mel Kiper shit come out, and he was talking about they looking at Tate. They're looking at Cornell Tate. If he's there, he might not be there. He might be the first wide receiver on the board. Somebody gonna go offense. But whoever is the number two out of three of them guys, two out of those guys are Jordan Tyson, Makai Lemon, and Cornell Tate. One of those guys is gonna be available. Two of those guys are gonna be available at 8. Two of them gonna be available at 8. But I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see, man. That shit I just imagine the offense, man. How explosive that shit gonna look, bro. That's all I can think about is how explosive the goddamn offense is gonna be with a player like Tate, Tyson, or Lemon. I could just imagine, bro. I don't know. They just going crazy, bro. But I don't know, man. You know, people like to say they gonna do what they want to do. As we get closer to it, we'll see if they start making some trades or something, or they make trades before the draft, right before draft day. That's gonna determine a lot of shit. Because you could have somebody like Washington go trade, just say they trade for AJ Brown or something. Then they're gonna be off the board for receiver. So it's gonna be hard to get into it until you actually get to the draft because they're gonna have trades and picks, all that during the draft. You can trade and everything. So I don't think we'll really know truly who these niggas gonna take until the draft actually takes place. Day one. We're not gonna really know. You ain't gonna. It's gonna be impossible because somebody might trade. You might have a receiver get traded. You might have a corner get traded. That's gonna see some offensive players get traded and somebody pushing up, trading back. We don't know. And that's if they don't take another guy. You know what I'm saying? That's if they don't do that. That's if they don't do that. That's if they don't do that. But I'm gonna get ready to get off here, man. Get off here a little early today. I will be back tomorrow. Um, do anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns? Do anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns before I get off? I'll go get me something to eat. Anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns? Anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns? But like I said, we're gonna pull up some numbers. We probably gonna go into Tyler Shuck tomorrow. Uh, see what he got going on. Just get prepared for this draft, man. Get prepared for this draft and see what's going on. Excuse me. With this shit. But yeah, so Tyler Shuck numbers. Those are decent numbers, man. Just decent numbers. But all right, man. If anybody got any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and hop off here, man. It's kind of late. I do appreciate y'all for coming in, Who That Nation. Tomorrow I'll be live again for 9 p.m. I'll be live tomorrow for 9 p.m. tomorrow. I appreciate that. Who that?